This is what we need to do moving forward. Instead of trying to go for the GOAT, which is the United Nations, all we got to do is start off here, grassroots. We grassroot everything. Grassroot this. Come together. Put your intellect together. Put your science together. Put the things that you've learned. Put it together and just do what we can do on our own. We don't need to go big time. We don't need to go Apollo. We just need to do what we got to do in our backyards. You got the platform. I'm not that smart. You guys got that shit. I'm not that bright. I understand though. You guys got all that. You don't need to come up with another organization. You don't need to come up with another name. You don't need to come up with another acronym. You don't need to come up with another song. You don't need to come up with another rap. You don't need no more new shit. Learn the old ways. Figure out why it didn't work. Add on to it. Magnify it. Galvanize it. Organize it. And then the people grow with it. You don't need another nation of Islam. You just don't. You don't need another 5%ers. You don't need another 7. You don't need anything. You just need what we got. What we got is enough. How much more education do you guys need? How much more money do you need? You guys are looking for a perfect storm. You won't get it. You Israelites, you're out there and you're doing your job. And I commend all of you, because we wouldn't even know what we know. A lot of us wouldn't even know what we know had it not been for you guys getting on the airways and saying, hey, we're going down the wrong path, let's fix it. But now that these millennials have heard what you had to say, now it is time to guide them. You're right. Everybody isn't going to hit that front line, and there's no way you can fix that. So why don't you quarterback from the couch like you are supposed to? You're the intellects of the battle, of the conglomerate. You guys are the intellects of the organization. So we need you guys to start to say, hey guys, this is what's happening. So if you're going to go out there and protest, if you're going to go out there and get busy in the streets, get busy in the streets with tactical gear. Get busy in the streets in an organized manner. Gas mask, not face mask. If you're going to go out there and get busy in the streets, explain to them what they are missing. Organize. A protest should be anywhere between the hours of 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. That's your window of opportunity. 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. and make it strategic upon certain days. That way nobody has to put their job in jeopardy. Nobody has to put daycare in jeopardy. Nobody has to put their family in jeopardy. Make it on a day in which the majority of the people have off. 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. By 6 p.m. it should be it should be either shut down or shutting down. You guys aren't aiding them. I'm gonna aid them. I didn't think black folks needed a leader. I just didn't. I thought if you understood right from wrong, you can make the decision on your own to go down which path, either path. I did not think black folks needed a leader. I don't need a leader. I don't want nobody telling me what to do. That ain't gonna happen. However, I just learned with the current events, yeah, black folks need a leader. We need a multitude of leaders. Just like the United States military and everybody else's country has a multitude of leaders. One at the top, then it disseminates to this, to that, to that, to that, to that, to that. But you need a leader. They're talking about a united Bloods and Crips. To me, if you ain't fighting for the advancement of colored people, if you black people, African people, ADOS, which is the African descendants of slaves, not the American. Well, the American descendants of slaves, I apologize. It's the American descendants of slaves. If you ain't fighting for the advancement of that, which means jobs, which means education of self, knowledge of self, no more European dictation, no more European education. If you ain't fighting for that, I don't really have a use for you. If you're going to come up in my face and tell me I must find another way to get along with these people, again, nah, you ain't fighting for the right cause. Any leadership that teaches you to depend on another leadership is a leadership that will enslave you. Any leadership that teaches you to vote for another race is a leadership that will enslave you. You are 100% right. With the way that we are right now, since we're so divided, you got the Christians, you got the Moors, you got the Israelites, you got the Hebrews, you got the Bloods, you got the Crips. We're so disconnected and so divided. You are absolutely right. But when you want to try it, when? Another 20 more years? Well, right now ain't the time. The time isn't right. You're going to find a way to cower it out. That's just because that's just who you all are. You just cow it out. Then you get this dumb statement, black on black crime has to stop. How? Why should it? Do you say Asian on Asian crime should stop? Do you say white on white crime should stop? Do you say Russian on Russian crime should stop? So why does black on black crime have to stop in order for us to unite? You're looking at it wrong. Because understand my words and understand them in the most simplistic way possible. Any traitor in any civilization, in any nation, and any organization, if you are a traitor, you are dealt with. If you belong to that nation and you are turning on that nation, you are dealt with. They don't kumbaya. They don't hands across America. They look at that traitor, male or female, and they explain to them, we caught you doing